Good evening and welcome back. I'm Teddy, and you are listening to Night Talk. So come on in and join me tonight because we are going to be listening to a flashback video where Teresa's gave her opinion of the call in to Candy Washington's channel by Blaine. Now, I haven't heard this one in some time. This is from the summer of 2021. But I just listened to a little of it, and you know what? Well, you be the judge. Trees at the time, she thought that Monica and Blaine were the same person based on the voice. And you know what? There's always been this question whether or not Blaine was using a voice box. She said that she was not. We've heard her voice on different occasions, but we'll just listen to it. I see Vicky Black, my moderator, and Fiva first to come in. Others are in the bushes, so I just wanted to wait a moment or two. And you know what? While I'm waiting, why don't we just, I can throw up my clock and kind of do our countdown. Yeah. So thanks for joining me. Hey, Jennifer. Yeah. So we're going to listen to this video in just a moment. All right. All right. So, as I mentioned, we are going to be listening to this flashback from the summer of 2021 when All About the Trees, was listening and giving commentary about Blaine's call in to Candy Washington. So, give me a thumbs up if you can hear the sound immediately. I'm just going to go ahead and get started. It's about 15 20 minutes, I think, but let's find out what we are going to hear.
Okay, dig this, treetops. We got Monica. I got the audio of Monica calling into Candy Washington. Listen to the speech pattern. Listen to the reverberation. She's using a deeper toned voice changer. Everybody wanted to know where Monica was, and here she is. She is a Blaine person calling into Candy Washington. And you guys be the judge and listen.
Because the truth comes out when you are not prepared, you usually default to the truth. Because you're not ready for it.
She was playing both sides in the middle.
Oh yeah, go to read. Yeah, stop.
Yeah, I was just saying, Schoolboy was playing both sides from the middle, but she just wasn't smart enough to pull it off.
Yeah. I'd like to make some comments.
Listen.
Oh, yeah. Go right. Yeah.
Listen.
Okay, this is Blaine. I watched, along with some girlfriends, the 5.5-hour live stream of Princess. I thought it was counterproductive. I don't feel it accomplished anything other than a little blink and giggles. I feel that Princess did it simply to gain subscribers, clicks, views, and a few super chats. I feel, based on the information that I know, that Princess, So Debonair, and Marcella, if they were truly friends of Schoolboy or confident or truly cared about her, they would not have used this mental health crisis to basically exploit her. Now, I understand they reiterated several times last night that you needed to hear the whole story. Well, I listened to the whole story, and they were conflating issues.
That is Monica speech pattern.
I feel that they were disingenuous. Marcella has been caught in several lies. There are several people who have DM'd me, who've shown me that they have asked her the names of the 3 attorneys involved in the quote-unquote class action lawsuit, or the name of the law firm that's handling it. When you asked her questions in a respectful manner, based on the receipts that I have, she blocks the person or ignores them. So I'm not vilifying anyone, but what has been continuously disappointing in this whole scandal? Yes, Monica is a narcissist. Monica manipulated them. Yes, Monica also involved triangulation. But what is the
Wait, can I ask you a quick question?
No,
just really quickly.
That's Monica.
When you just said the receipts that I have, what were you referring to?
Well, some of the receipts that I have are basically people showing me that they contacted Marcella.
And why would they contact you if you're not Monica?
And they
How are you involved?
For the names of the... Well, I mentioned that I'm part of a chat group. I'm part of a chat group concerning the avatar.
That's a lie.
The avatar. Yeah, it's just a private girls chat group. That's all that we discussed.
Got it.
The thing is,
okay.
I think it's
crystal clear.
Right.
Okay.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Just to give you some frame of reference. The thing is, I think it's too easy to just point fingers at, say, Schoolboy. Yes, Schoolboy told some lies. Schoolboy is also complicit. But I don't think that they should have presented the scenario, the story, or what they said that they went through by divulging so much information with Schoolboy. And again, I know a lot of people say, oh, Schoolboy's of a certain age, what have you. Yes, it's clear, even before this scandal, just observing the panel and some of the things that Schoolboy said long before the incident with Plez and the narcissist Monica. It was clear that
the narcissist Monica. That's because she knows that we all refer to her as a narcissist.
So how she behaved in some of her manipulation, I'm not letting her off the hook. Not at all.
Okay.
But the thing is, I just feel that last night's live was used to people to basically make themselves in a better light and to grow their channels. And for So Debonair to get upset over an insignificant troll, one of Monica's new flying monkeys.
See, she's throwing those insults in there so to throw people off her trail.
The way he reacted. So what? Queen Tulsa has been trolling lots of lives, but I thought it was odd that So Debonair gave Queen Tulsa so much attention. I did enjoy, one thing I did enjoy was the what everyone was going to bring to the picnic, the funeral, the homegoing service. I thought that was funny. And there were certain elements that were funny, but it could have been done in a more efficient manner. And I just feel like it was a lot of insincerity and deception going on with those three.
Listen to this.
Thank you for allowing me to talk.
Stay on. I have a couple questions.
Oh, okay. Stay on. Okay, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. So,
That's Monica.
My first question is from my homie, Young Rich. He said, "Why did you block him on Twitter?"
Did I block who again? Say that. What's the name of the person again?
That's Monica. You hear
Rich.
the reverberation of her voice changing.
I know. You know, I've blocked a lot of people that are trolls.
Something.org.
Yeah, I don't recognize the name. But like most people
Got it. Okay.
On Twitter, yeah, I block people for being racist and ignorant. Wow.
I guess my other question is, right. I guess my other question is,
no, this is not a voice block. I actually do, Janae McNeil. I do a lot of public speaking. I've worked in corporate America. I'm currently working for a European company. Many of the ladies
listen to her list when she said
me.
European.
So know me in real life. So no, this is not a voice box. Okay.
When she said okay, that's Monica.
No, it's okay. I guess
you can hear it. You can hear the digitalization of the voice changer.
And to watch it, if you felt that it was unnecessary, like what was your motivation for spending 5 hours
after the fact?
She is so desperate.
I realized after the fact that it was a waste of time and unnecessary. I thought, and I had a glimmer of hope, that it would give me some type of more information that we haven't gotten. Okay. And the people that are talking about my voice, this is how I speak. You know, this is how I speak. I make no apologies of it.
Listen to the echo
for it. But I think that I just feel like it was a diversionary tactic on their end. And Marcella has been caught in several lies herself too, not just Schoolboy. And
do you know Schoolboy?
I think a lot of them are using it. No, I don't. But I know that I
she got irritated
on various lives, and she has contradicted herself. Like one of the people mentioned that Schoolboy specifically stated on Jaylene's Corner that she had spoken to Plez for approximately 3 hours. And then the following day on another live, she said she hadn't spoken to her.
The following day, that's Monica. Listen to her speech pattern.
Yeah,
she cannot hide it.
She was clearly lying on one platform in order to make herself look better. And then when she was caught out there and she had to come up quickly with the response, usually you default to the truth because it's hard to remember what you lied about, right? So that kind of clears it up. But
listen to that laugh.
The difference is that
oh my God, that's so Monica.
Beings, right? We've all have lied,
correct?
Said mismoves. We've all exaggerated things here or there. So I'm not going to really speak to Marcella being caught in a lie or thing like that. I think what makes Schoolboy so problematic is her defiancy in the whole thing.
That's
her attitude. It's her being not able to take accountability
and her indifference.
It comes to your perspective on So Debonair, right, on Princess and on Marcella doing their lives and telling their stories to build up their fan base and to get clicks and views. That's exactly what they're supposed to do. They are content creators. They have their own vision. They have their own platforms.
Amen.
They have their own talents
Amen, Candy.
Stories that they so graciously gave away to Avatar Monica for months and for nothing.
That's right.
So if Marcella, So Debonair, and Princess, and whoever else can get some clicks and some views and some money and up their platform telling their truth, their lived experiences, then God bless them. Because that's exactly what they should be doing.
I know that's right.
Well, I will bring in higher time.
Well,
so I think them tell their
listen to the digitalization. Listen to the pixelization in that voice.
Don't portray yourself while you're building up your platform as being holier than thou and without any
holier than thou.
Behavior. or toxic behavior.
Used to
Monica,
describe
the narcissist,
Plez.
did not place a gun to their heads to give them, for them to give her money. And Monica, the narcissist, you could pick
Monica,
up
the
on clues.
narcissist.
She was passive aggressive. She was nice, nasty. I mean, there were several clues in her behavior.
It's called
with the
nicety,
panel,
Monica.
even long before she was very negative and toxic towards Plez. And I question also people that would join a panel and not at least have some type of written contract.
She
And I
is
know
just
people are gonna say,
parroting
"Oh, lots of people don't
everything
get
that
paid."
the public is
I'm not
saying
talking
about her.
lots of people not getting paid.
Oh my
If you're
God,
going
it's
to be on a
sickening.
panel and someone's going to offer you, say, an honorarium, no matter how insignificant that may be, you should want to have some type of contract in writing. That way you keep that person honest. Now, it was clear that Monica was talking about various people and manipulating. But one thing I've learned working in corporate America as a biracial woman,
Corporate America.
when somebody brings gossip to you, no matter how, pardon me? Pardon me?
I have a super chat. So Beast wants you to say, hey teacups, with an inflection in your voice. I'm not sure if it's showing up.
Hey teacups. Hey teacups. Oh my God. So now I'm going to be called. Okay, so that to me
You might be
Everybody
yeah, I might. It's the next one.
Do you keep calling her narcissist Monica because we did a live on it, or because you
I
actually
do. Because she's a classic narcissist. Oh yeah, she's a classic narcissist. I've always described her as that. She's vile. The thing is, my eyes are always on. I want her to be held responsible for her lies and any criminal behavior that she may have done. So when I thought another reason why I watched Princess last night, just thought that maybe some of the panelists or Princess would give more information as to their experience with Monica. But I think Monica needs to be taken off of YouTube. And I don't know why there are enough people galvanized on various platforms. I don't know why we can't unite together to get her taken off of YouTube. She doesn't need to be on YouTube.
Right. And what was the name of your group again? Your group chat that you got all the receipts from?
Candy is sharp. She that girl.
It's a private group. My Twitter name is Blaine Greenwich. Lots of people probably know Blaine Greenwich. Okay. And I have a private chat group. Now, if these ladies want to call in or say that they're members of it, then that's fine. But I don't want to disclose just due to privacy reasons. Yeah. But ultimately, at the end of the day,
listen to that. Yeah, at the end.
Taken off of YouTube. And
yeah.
If she's done any type of criminal behavior based on the various Monicas that have been presented and their shady businesses, these PPL loans, the false business fronts, what have you, the tax money that apparently some people did not get from these various
she watching Nosy Ho too.
Any type of criminal behavior done by any of the various Monica suspects and the avatar, I hope they're held criminally responsible. That's all. Mm-hmm. And thanks for allowing me the opportunity to talk on your platform.
Oh, bye. Absolutely. And if you want to email me any of those receipts, it's candywashington@gmail.com, or you can DM me. Okay. I would love to hear more.
Yes. If I get written message permission from the individuals that communicated with Marcella and who blocked, no problem. Mm-hmm. No problem whatsoever. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Listen, the gig is up. You guys found me out. Okay, folks. We're going to listen. Come on. You have to be deaf, dumb, and blind not to realize that was Monica. The corporate America. She kept re-emphasizing the corporate America. You kept hearing her voice changer being all scrambly. the things that she said. Monica, the narcissist, as though she was reading from a screenplay. Oh my God, that was so coerced. And not only that, it's just like, it was so, like, you might have heard me in the background saying little things, and I was trying not to interrupt so you guys can absorb and understand and interpret it for yourselves. However, I was just like so overwhelmed, like, this is freaking Monica, and that it was so blatant, and it was a poor job. It was a poorly executed plan. But her being the Monica, the narcissist that she is, as she called her own self in third person, she couldn't resist. She couldn't resist to come on these platforms because Candy Washington, Princess, Marcella, So Debonair, they're getting all of the attention. And I'm sure it pulled away from her viewership over there, on her platform as well. I mean, come on, you guys. This is definitely Monica. This is so Monica. And listen to how she had to throw in some, jabs at herself, saying, oh, Monica, she should be held accountable. Monica, her YouTube page should be taken down, because why would the real Monica ever want her real page taken down? Why would I say that if I were Monica? Oh my God, it's so cliche. And then on top of that, what about Schoolboy? She came at Schoolboy, throwing shots at Schoolboy, but then deflected and put the blame on the other panelists in the same breath, which further lets me know that's Monica, and further re-emphasizes and reiterates my premonition that I already recorded on last week, which is Monica and Schoolboy are in cahoots and are still communicating with each other. And that's why the rest of the panel feel alienated from Schoolboy. And notice how they said that on Jolene's quarter. Let me tell you something. Monica is out in these YouTube streets. Heavy. She's in the bushes, treetop. She is in the bushes. And let me tell you something else. All of these times that she went MIA on her own platform, I think those were the times that the panelists were going on all of these different platforms to voice their opinion, and she could not help herself. One night, it was so painfully obvious that she was in the bushes that her live started very, very late, if at all, on some of these nights in which the panelists went on their press tour. So I implore you to make up your own minds. Listen to the evidence. I brought it to you. Candy did a heck of a job, and we will be reevaluating part 3 tomorrow, God willing. So I also want to reemphasize Schoolboy's silence, and we need to read into that some more. We're going to hashtag Candy Washington, Hood Life Chronicles, YouTube Chronicles. Shout out to those pages. Please go like, share, and follow and subscribe their pages as well. Cash App $ Chocolate China Doll #2. Cash App Chocolate China Doll #2. This is some real. Monica rears her ugly head once again. The avatar is found, and it happens to be on Candy Washington's live. It can't get any better than this. I have brought you guys at least 4 videos today. So please like, share, and subscribe.
You know what? That was a really good sampling, a longer sampling of Blaine speaking. What did you think? Now looking back and listening to it, there were I've never, you know what? I've never paid as much attention, but I've got all these videos, and maybe this year a little bit more. I'll play some of them for you, but I want to roll this one back. I want to roll this one back when she was talking about the panelists. Let's see if I can do that.
Monica for months and for nothing.
That's right.
So if Marcella, So Debonair, and Princess, and whoever else can get some clicks and some views and some money and up their platform telling their truth, their lived experiences, then God bless them. because that's exactly what they should be doing.
I know that's right.
Well, I will bring in higher time.
Well,
so
I think
them tell their
Listen to the digitalization. Listen to the pixelization in that
don't
voice.
portray yourself while you're building up your platform as being holier than thou and without any
Holier than thou.
behavior or toxic behavior.
Used to describe
Narcissist did
Plez.
not place a gun to their heads to give them for them to give her money. And Monica, the narcissist, you could pick
Monica
up on
the
clues.
narcissist.
She was passive aggressive. She was nice, nasty. I mean, there were several clues in her behavior.
It's called
with the
nicety,
panel,
Monica.
Even long before she was very negative and toxic towards Plez. And I question also people that would join a panel and not at least have some type of written contract.
She is just parroting everything that the public is saying about her.
Lots of people not getting paid.
Oh my God, it's
sickening.
sickening.
And someone's going to offer you, say, an honorarium, no matter how insignificant that may be. You should want to have some type of contract in writing. That way you keep that person honest. Now, it was clear that Monica was talking about various people and manipulating. But one thing I've learned working in corporate America as a biracial woman.
Corporate America.
When somebody brings gossip to you, no matter how, pardon me? Pardon me?
I have a super chat. So Beast wants you to say, hey teacups with an inflection in your voice. I'm not sure if it's showing up.
Hey teacups. Hey teacups. Oh my God. So now I'm going to be called. Okay, so that means is yeah, it's the next one.
Do you keep calling her narcissist Monica because we did a live on it, or because
I do? She's a classic narcissist. Oh yeah, she's a classic narcissist. I've always described her as that. She's vile. The thing is, my eyes are always on. I want her to be held responsible for her lies and any criminal behavior that she may have done. So when I thought another reason why I watched Princess last night, just thought that maybe some of the panelists or Princess would give more information as to their experience with Monica. But I think Monica needs to be taken off of YouTube. And I don't know why there are enough people galvanized on various platforms. I don't know why we can't unite together to get her taken off of YouTube. She doesn't need to be on YouTube.
Right. And what was the name of your group again? Your group chat that you got all the receipts from?
Candy is sharp. She that girl.
It's a private group. My Twitter name is Blaine Greenwich. Lots of people probably know Blaine Greenwich. And I have a private chat group. Now, if these ladies want to call in or say that they're members of it, then that's fine. But I don't want to disclose due to privacy reasons. Yeah. But ultimately,
was it before that?
Listen to that. Yeah, at the end.
Taken off of YouTube. And
yeah.
She's done any type of criminal behavior based on the various Monicas that have been presented.
Just said
and their shady businesses.
So the rules,
PPL loans, the false business fronts, what have you, the tax money that apparently some people did not get from these various.
She watching Nosy Hotel.
Any type of criminal behavior done by any of the various Monica suspects and the Avatar, I hope they're held criminally responsible.
Let's see if I can do that off camera.
That's all. Mm-hmm. And thanks for allowing me.
Let's put on some music, guys.
Talk on your platform.
Oh, absolutely. And if you want to email me any of those receipts, it's candywashington@gmail.com or you can DM me. I would love to.
Okay, now my mic is open. They can hear you. They can hear you, but they couldn't hear me. What do you expect me to do?
Communicated with Marcella and who blocked? No problem. No problem whatsoever. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Listen, the gig is up. You guys found me out. Okay, folks. We're
All right, I think I found the video, but I'm trying to get it to the point where Blaine came on my panel or, called in. Let's see if I have it. The question you were asking.
I don't expect you to do anything. That's your channel. I simply received emails and a few DMs in reference to you mentioning my name today. That's all.
Do you
I'm
have a
nothing
problem with
against
us mentioning your name?
Well, if you're going to attach me to someone who has not been proven in a court of law, and you're taking emails as truth, it is kind of unsettling. But again, I have no control over what trolls and people do with their channels. Okay, let's see. I'm going to tweet you. I think you may have.
Let me ask you this, Blaine.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you ever had a communication Twitter between you and Danny Robertson?
Yes, and so Danny made insinuations about me and basically wanted to use me to give her information that I didn't even have. I think Danny Robertson is scum and a liar, and I hope eventually she will be unmasked, but I wasn't trying to dox her. There are other people who are trying to dox her, but I wasn't. I could care less.
Did she reach out to you?
I feel like she's scum.
Did she reach out to you first? Did she
Yes,
reach out to you first?
No, I don't remember because I have her on mute, so I haven't communicated with her.
Did you reach out to her in June of 2021?
Okay, ma'am, I don't keep stuff like that. I get lots and lots of DMs, but I don't know exactly who reached out.
Okay.
The thing is, I thought, okay, this is me speaking.
Go ahead.
I thought Danny was here to basically expose Nosy Ho Live for her doxing and harassment, which I was initially in support of. The thing is, she has evolved and actually become worse than Nosy Ho Live.
Okay. So
and I just think she's a hypocrite.
Okay. Do you mind if I read the email that was sent to me?
Again, it's your show. It would be ridiculous for me to ask you to do with what you want to with the show. The thing is, I would think that an erudite, intelligent woman such as yourself, who has a lawyer, wouldn't give credence to something in which you don't know the individual behind it, and you haven't had your attorney or investigator look into it. Just food for thought. But again, what you do is of no consequence to my life. The thing is, YouTube is allowing this individual or person behind these various emails, whoever they may be, to cause drama. And eventually, these emails.
So I just paused it right there. She sounded like she had more of a British accent or an accent. Would you agree? When she came on my channel, we're listening now.
This person is going to attack someone, and that person may commit self-harm or possibly be mentally ill, like I suspect this person is, and harm someone else. And I don't want that to happen.
Okay. Are you aware that we've been accused for some time of being this Tammy the Machine Robertson?
Yes, I do. Yeah. Okay, now I'm looking at it says Unwind with Teddy messaged you. So 1 second. I may have blocked you. So let me unblock you. See, I unblock a lot of people.
Maybe that's what I've been blocked.
Yes. I think I have you blocked. 1 second. No, it says that you don't have DMs. It Unwind with Teddy, but it won't allow me to. I don't have you blocked.
Well, you're not blocked. All right, so we don't have to listen to any more of it. But do you know that after this conversation, she changed her Twitter account, and that was it's 3 years ago that she has changed her Twitter heading banner, and it has my full legal name. It's been 3 years. Mhm. And I can't get it removed. I have tried. Because I asked her about Tammy. Anyway, how's everybody tonight? let me go back to this. Now I can see you. And Happy New Year. Yes. Yes. Let me see if I can pull up the Twitter, since it is and we'll just pull it right over. And you see it. Mm-hmm. Sabrina in Evans. And then she just puts Danny lying for views. That's been up for 3 years. Mm-hmm. Just like that. So this is why. And you know what? Let's see. It shows Nice, France. But, how do I know that? On the American Riviera. Mm-hmm. Yes. Protected post. So she has me blocked. Yes, it does say Nice, France. Mm-hmm. And that's why from time to time I mention her, because she has my name there as her Twitter handle. Not her handle, but her name of her channel. So if someone looks up my name, if anyone were reading my case and they go to Twitter, it will pull up that account and maybe others too. But definitely if you type in my name on X, this will come up. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's go back to the chat. There we go. Fair use commentary. Mm-hmm. What is Jennifer says? Oh, we? No. Why don't we? I don't know. This has been 3 years. I can't understand that. But let me tell you something. Also, at the same time when that was happening, let's just say there was, we hadn't even rolled out let me see, that was February. No, that was 1 month before I rolled out that interrogation. But the jumpsuit blurred out that picture. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question. Why is she so invested? A Blaine Greenwich. What did I do to Blaine? I mean, think about that. It's been 3 years. hmm And when I ask her that Tammy question, yep, she blocked me and then she put that up there. Yep. When I started reading from the email, mhm, I asked her, you heard me. I asked her about the contact that she had with DR, and that would have been in June of 2021. hmm she was on the party line. Yeah. And I can say it. She's got my name up there. And so if anyone wants to ask me about it legally, yeah, I'm not going to deny it. So, what is this? Jennifer says, I'm not going to say everything in this chat, but we know the connections and why she would use your name. But we're talking about 3 years. This is 3 years now. hmm So it seems like that's kind of a long standing. And what have I done to Blaine? I didn't even know, But she's anonymous. Yeah. All these anonymous people. And can you go ahead and give us a thumbs up? So as I mentioned, in the future, kind of like this sporadically, I will pull up a video. Mhm. Yes, there was a party line. That's because I say there was a party line. That doesn't, I've been accused of so much. I'll just leave it at that. So you think, you guys tell me. Says you don't have to know her, but she is mad that you are uncovering truths. And she has been mad for a long time. But here's the thing also. It's like what I've seen. Sometimes it's like good cop, bad cop. Sometimes they've spoken about Blaine in a positive way, and then they've spoken about Blaine as this, super troll. I'm talking about, what I'm talking about. Yes. And this is facts. Black Rabbit was in touch with Blaine almost every day. That's what Blaine said. She talked to her frequently. And that was during the unmasking. Yes. Yeah. They talked all the time. So we got Monica, you've got Black Rabbit, you have Blaine. That's why I said the four horsemen. That's facts. I'm not making it up. It's kind of like things that if they're facts, they're just facts. I'm not going to lie about the facts. Why? Also notice how she mentioned PPO loans and fraudulent business fronts. Who got PPO loans and all kinds of LLCs? Well, I just went through a few transcripts, And in this one, Surviving Nosy Whole Life, I don't know if it was 14 or 15. It was one of them. I'd have to pull it. But DR admits that she made a troll account using Ashley's, and that would be Nosy Hole girlfriend, Ashley's picture, and she did it. And she was trolling Nosy Whole Life. And she said, this was before I made my channel. And when I read it, it's like you hear some things, but I'm looking at these transcripts and watching at the same time. It's like, oh. So right there, she admitted that she was on YouTube before, or trolling Nosy Whole Life before she made her YouTube channel. That is a receipt that cannot be disputed. And I've always thought that. Yeah. So people were around before, and that's why I can say what I say about the party line. Okay? Yeah. So she was doing that purposefully to troll Nosy Whole Life to get, to make her think it was Ashley. And she was laughing about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Of course she was. And that's why they went after Cups so hard, because Cups popped BR and some of her troll accounts. She did. That's facts. When you have a receipt and you talk about receipts and it's facts, that's not doxing. That's facts. Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah, just recalling the history and talking about what happened. Why do people get so into their feelings about it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, you can email me at unwinewithteddy@gmail.com. I thought I'd come on early enough so I could finish up, around 10 o'clock. But it's kind of nice to have your comments right here in front of me, and I can see them and read them as well. Mm-hmm. Yes, she was trolling. She was trolling. Black Rabbit was trolling. Her first target was Nosy Whole Life with a petition. Yes. Mm-hmm. To take her bag. There's a lot in these videos, but I'm kind of looking for specific things. Mm-hmm. What is this? They always wanted everyone finding out the truth to be taken off YouTube. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, for someone to be, she said she had a group of women. Uh-huh. Yeah. Across the pond, sipping tea and eating on crumpets. But she knows so much. Well, I guess she would if you have that kind of time, right? What is this? If they really wanted JY gone, they could have gotten his chance. Absolutely. They didn't want it taken down just enough And it could have been all, I mean, the way I look at things now, this is hindsight. Yeah. No, they didn't want John Yates down. And Monica and John Yates, they're friends, right? He knew a lot about Monica from a long time ago, way back. Hmm. Yeah. There's a lot in these videos. In the Surviving Nosy Whole Life videos, talk about Monica. Also, it was not Monica that took down Nosy Whole Life, because there's a confession where she says it wasn't Monica, it was me, and that would be Dr. Mhm. Yeah. But I mean, really? Yeah. What is this? He made a mistake when he said she was an English woman. Mhm. Blaine says she's biracial, right? Did we just hear that on this video? The trees video? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. That's not to me, that's neither here nor there. But that's a yes. I don't know why she has spoke about it so much, but yeah. What is this? When BR spoke out about him saying the N-word, that, okay, pissed him off. They couldn't control him. International sides. Mm-hmm. Yes, he had connections in the franchise. Yeah. Sources, right? Here's when I was listening to Maggie's video. Okay. And it's when Tasha K was talking about the panel and talking about Monica. This part I didn't know. Do you guys recall her saying that she asked Monica to come on? That she should come on, like, to YouTube? Did you guys hear that? Let me see. I'm not going to play Maggie's video, but what was it called? I'm going to see if I can. Yeah. Wait a minute, I think. What was she talking about? She was talking about their employer. Was let's see, when she said, Trying to find it. Because I want to get it exact. But I didn't, while I'm kind of looking for that or thinking about it. So that means, well, at least I'd have a question. Where did Tasha K know Monica from to say that? Like, was she watching her, or I guess she must have thought she was talented or something? But she told her that she should come on. Let me see. I didn't play all of Tasha K's interview, or when she was talking about that. Oh. Yes, this would be around. Okay. Okay. All right. Here it is. This is Tasha K saying, this is the part where Maggie was playing the clip. Tasha K says, I called Monica. I said, dismember that panel. So why do you have a panel? You always ran your blog by yourself. Why do you have a panel? She said, because it's interesting. I like to hear people's point of view. Okay. Then Tasha K is saying, then take callers. You like to hear people's point of view. Take callers, because what happens is, let me tell you. And I know a lot of people probably are going to get mad. Make videos. Do whatever you got to do. Okay? But if you've ever been in a leadership position in an office, okay, and let's say you have 6 people working in the office. The 7th is the boss. The boss, even though she's the boss, she's friends with the employees. When the employees start fighting, or maybe one of the employees gets into it with her, all of them start to team up. So this is Tasha K, talking to Monica, like advising her and using her real world experience, because Tasha K said she's an entrepreneur. She's, had employees. And so she's advising, or, talking to Monica about, teaming up. And then she says, and guess what it disrupts? Well, it disrupts, right? And so the solution, fire everybody. Find them, write them up, okay? That'll put things back into perspective. Some people may quit, and I'm talking about all about the team. Some people may quit, whatever. But whatever, you got to do what you need to do to keep the peace in the office and to keep distribution, production working, going out. So Tasha K was thinking, from as an entrepreneur, as a boss, just fire them. You've got to keep the money flowing, right? So let me see what else she says here. I've got it all here. Wait a minute. Because I found this really interesting. She says, you guys have got to understand, I am an entrepreneur in many ways. And her being an entrepreneur, her having an established brand, before YouTube, okay? An established brand and being able to come over here to YouTube, which I've asked her to do for a long time. You need to be on YouTube. You need to be on YouTube. So when I heard that, and I hadn't really heard it before, it made me like, oh, so Tasha K knew Monica before she came to YouTube, is what she's saying, because she's had a brand. So maybe she knew her through, like, okay, Black Entertainment, and she does, Tasha K was doing that, or that's her brand too. So maybe in reaching out to celebrities, is that how she met Monica? I don't know. Yeah. But she was telling her, it's right here. And that's, Tasha Gay is saying this. I've asked her to do this for a long time. You need to be on YouTube. You need to be on YouTube. So she was familiar enough with Monica that she could reach out, call her, and tell her. And she was confident enough to trust her to say it. Just fire them all, dismantle the panel, move on. And if they don't like it, oh well, it's business. So if you're thinking about, from a business point of view, and that's the way Tasha K was looking at it, it's right here. You've got to keep the engine running. Yeah. People team up. This is what happens. People fall out in an office. Yeah. So maybe that's why she could have, kind of the attitude. I don't want to say stony face, but it's kind of, you've kind of got to be like that. Chin up. It's business. Yeah. So maybe that's why with Plez, maybe, Tasha K said, what, people forget to call people back. That's what she said. And oh well, if she got in her feelings and she's talking about Plez, Tasha K was telling Monica, like, it's your brand. You're basically doing her a favor. Yeah. Kind of like that. And maybe on some level, that's what Monica felt like. Maybe that's why she paid them what she did. It seemed like, $200 or $300 a month, and they're on the panel every night for hours. It ended up being pennies a day. But the trade-off was they were getting exposure. That's what Monica was saying on her platform. Clout and building their platform. Do you think there was some jealousy? I mean, that's kind of rhetorical, with Plez's channel being monetized, maybe before some others. Yeah. And then Monica said that she even was kind of looking out for Plez, and, plugging the lipstick, right? And she said Plez had, luscious lips, and people would comment Ples and ask her about the lipstick she was wearing. So she was helping in some kind of way promote that. So she's saying, if I really didn't, like Ples or were trying to hurt her, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't have given her $250 for her birthday. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do that. But the one thing she didn't do was apologize to Ples, right? This is also interesting. And parts of it, I really, again, some of it, like when I heard that part, that was kind of new for me. It was. Yeah. Maybe I heard it before, but it just didn't hit the same way. Right? As I remember doing the video, just a clip when Tasha K said, dismantle the panel, not realizing as much. Her and Monica had some type of relationship. Mm-hmm. Mutual respect. Yeah. Ooh. It's fascinating, right? Cup says Monica had a God complex like the rest of them. She didn't like the attention Ples got, and she used triangulation against her panel to keep them praising her. But what happened when Deb gave a compliment, to Ples, I guess how she was doing, and the others must have felt salty about it or a way about it. All right. I mean, it's like giving someone a compliment, how they're performing on their broadcasts. I mean, yeah. What's wrong with that? All right. So Ples peeped it, got away, and instead of All About the Tea letting it go, she had to force her panel members to try and do a live to twist the narrative. You know what? I didn't realize when she was asking Schoolboy, when Schoolboy was on the panel and started, do you want to say Schoolboy was kind of tearing up a little bit? Right? And Monica said something like, what's going on? Maybe you want to turn your camera off. Yeah. And then started asking Schoolboy, or kind of, I don't know, maybe someone would say, nudging her, like, what did she say to you? Talking about Ples. Kind of, was she egging it on? Or, the other panelists? Yeah. Kind of. Wow. Yeah. And so Ples, you heard it when she came on the panel. She thought with Marcella, you didn't like me. You never really did. It was kind of unspoken. Yeah. And if these are the facts, that's what people saw. And that's why people on the outside looking in felt a way about the treatment of Ples. Yes. So there's, two sides, right? You think she called it out, expected her to back her. Yeah, Schoolboy was only worried about, you think, herself. Almost anyone who watched every night felt a tension once Marcella became a full-time panel member. It wasn't just plus. If you heard the lead attorney interviewing Marcella during that time, lead attorney asked her a question because, he wasn't familiar with All About the Tea, neither was I. But Marcella, or lead attorney asked, well, you know, how much were you, giving? And Marcella said, sometimes $500. And he asked, $500? What's the biggest amount? She said, $1,000. And then it was a super chat, right? And she knew that YouTube was taking a third of it, but she told a lead attorney, well, I didn't ask Monica if the panel was getting the money. She said she was giving Monica that to help out. And she wasn't even being paid. I think that's what she said. Marcella, she's, helping Monica. And so if she was giving that money and it was supposed to be directed to help pay the panelists, then they should have been paid more, I guess. But it's her panel, it's her money. She didn't, who is she accountable to? Right? And some people thought that was a way that Marcella was buying her, way on the panel or influence. Well, if you're helping to pay the payroll, that might make someone smile, right? I mean, think about it as a business owner, right? That's a cost. And if it didn't have to really come out of her pocket, it's being supplemented, you could say. Wow. So Jennifer says, that was also the reason why people felt Marcella bought her way onto the panel. After the fallout, both Val and Marcella were going all over, throwing out super chats. Well, can't tell a person what to do with their own money. It's in these videos. There's a lot in them. All right. It's 10:20. Let me look at this for a minute. All right. I've been on for an hour and 13. We'll wrap this up by 10:30. Yeah. That part, that was part of her role. Baby Juju. You think a pick-me? Well, I don't know. Because of the things you just heard, you're convinced. Wow. This is fair use commentary. We're just, having conversation. And, receipts are what they are. No, the recruiter through super chat. Oh, okay. All right. 2 days, 18 hours, 8 minutes, and almost 0 seconds. Until Monday, when the court is expecting Daniel Robertson to, in writing, provide by the 5th of January her legal name and postal address. We will see. Anything else? Let me check my email. See what else. Okay. Yes, check out Unwind with Teddy community wall for update and changes. Please hit the like on your way out or engage up or down. You think some were being funded through her allegedly? TikTok, yes, the clock. Oh, was Marcella a moderator for the lead attorney? Is that what you're? Let me just read it. Marcella threw super chats at the lead attorney. That's how she got his attention and got on his panel. Oh, you mean to be interviewed? All right. Happy New Year. It's not me. Hi, Teddy and everyone. I'm late, so catching up. Sherelle World has a video with Nosy Ho when her first channel had been taken. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sherelle had some good videos. Yeah. And Sherelle and Monica before they fell out. But Sherelle, now I get it. Sherelle was here already on YouTube, right? And so kind of, I don't know to say mentor or that, but wasn't the fallout over Perry and Sherelle being, the relationship, being married and how that came out, right? You think it was because of John Yates? Okay, let me just go through this real quick. Remember that Sherelle and Monica did not like each other, but was there ever a point before that where they were cordial on this platform? Sherelle was up and coming. They didn't want her channel to grow. That seems like something else. It just, pattern. AllAboutTheTea said that Sherelle was being shady. That sounds like somebody else. Shady towards her. Somebody said that about me too. Yeah, they had beef due to, competition, housewives, content. That makes sense. It was the other way around. Facts. They said it about you too. Yeah, it's kind of the green light, yeah, a fallback. Oh, she's been shading me. Somebody told me. I heard you've been shading me. Okay. All right. Let's talk about it. Give me some example when that was said to me. In the conversation before the fallout, I said, okay, Give me an example. You can't just say, someone said you've been shading me. Where are the receipts? Cups of conversations, because they wanted you to get in line and do their dirty work. And when you didn't, that's why they sent Rocky. Now, see, that can be proven. You have receipts. Sherelle's channel was growing faster. Her subscribers were growing. And you know what? Let's just be honest. With a lot of people, I've got to go back to Black Rabbit when she says, she's the clout. This one's the clout. She had a come up, even with Monica. How do I know? Well, Monica, when she had her panel, and Black Rabbit was on her panel later after Nosy Hole Live, the channel was taken down. This is just one of at least two times. Monica told people to go ahead and subscribe to Black Rabbit. Just like that. Monica had, 100,000 followers? So there's no way in the world anyone's going to convince me that, yes, if you have a larger, content creator, they can send subscribers your way. They can give you exposure. They can. I could say something. I could. I've said this. You know what? I'm supposed to be saying goodbye, right? But I will say this, and I've said it already. Someone from Tasha K's camp reached out to me and asked me about Danny Robertson and what was going on. And not long after, my wrench was removed. That's facts. I never discussed it. I never thought about it. But now going back through receipts, I just wonder out loud, how did that get back to her? What happened? I never ask about it. That's a fair question. I asked this question. I didn't realize that, I don't know. I don't want to speculate. But people have relationships, don't they? Why is somebody reaching out to me, asking me about a problem I'm having with Danny Robertson, somebody that's never reached out to me before. Mhm. I didn't know any of these people. I don't know. Hear Her TV, she was struck, remember, by, it was supposed to be Unwind with Tasha K. And that email, I never believed it was Tasha K. I still don't believe it was Tasha K. Mm-mm. But I always wondered, how did that said person get her email? Was that in the court document? And if it wasn't in the court document, then how did they get that Sam Bakesy email? Sam Bakesy email to strike Hear Her TV? Because Tasha K would have used her own email. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She wouldn't have to hide that. Really? I didn't know that part. But you see, that would be a direct question that I would ask. That's a fair question. Because there might be something she didn't even know. I want to allow for that. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Must have been somebody on the party line. Ooh. Is somebody somewhere? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Maybe one day I'll get an answer to that question. If I ask it the right way, I don't know. I've never really asked it. All right. What is this? That's true. And she talks to some of the content creators in this sector weekly. A couple of them have recently said they talk to her every week. One of those content creators, I don't know if this one talks to her every week, accused me of saying that I lied and said that I worked for Tasha K directly, for Kibi Studios. I didn't know anything about that. And this said person said they spoke to someone at Kibi Studios and they denied it. Black Rabbit. Huh. It's funny. It's funny how people were around and in the shadows before they came out. Targeting, trolling people. Huh. I never told anyone I was an employee on the payroll for Tasha K. Find the receipt. I've said it. Show the receipt. They won't do it because it's not there. All right. So you got a bonus 7 minutes. It's a new year. It's 2026. Some of these things just need to be revealed. I'm just talking about old things, yeah? Just, yeah. Can't go on forever in the shadows. Right? That's going to do it for me. Email me, you know where. And yeah, very interesting chat tonight. I hope the Bush Bunnies are learning something. Yeah, we always learn something new every time, don't we? I know you're taking notes out there, Bush Bunnies, Bush Babies. Thanks to my moderators, Baby Juju and Vicky Black. What is this? I saw someone say that Teddy works for them. And I tried to copy TK and DR, so they got mad at her. People will run with anything. Biggest bear hugs. Yes, that's it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Teddy. Good night.
Is a mess, that's the only kind of love, the only kind of love. No need for presents or a fancy dress, that's the only kind of love, the only kind of love I need. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Walk with me, leave your troubles behind you. Let me carry them until we know what to do. We can talk for hours, take a shower, then watch TV. Move to the west or spend the rest of our lives on the sea. An open heart when your world is a mess, that's the only kind of love, the only kind of love. No need for presents or a fancy dress, that's the only kind of love I need. Oh, you have shown me so much already, the signs on many walls. May I give you my love now? An open heart when your world is a mess, that's the only kind of love, the only kind of love. No need for presents or a fancy dress, that's the only kind of love I need. Yeah.
Don't better, don't better. 참 이상해. 솔직히 말야 가끔 생각나. 너의 말투 표정이 뭔지 혹시 너도 그래. I'm just hoping that you don't better, don't better. 우연히 너를 만났어. 어색한 분위기 속에 너와 나의 chemistry. 날 끌어안아줄 때 난 기억해 네가 한 말 I can never forget you. Hope you know 네가 어디에 있어도 딴 사람 생긴다 해도 You always be my number one, my number one. Did you know 내 맘은 아직 너뿐이야. 말 못해줘서 미안해. You always be my number one, my number one. Oh yeah. You are, baby. You are. 한번 날 바라봐봐. Baby don't leave me by. 말하고 싶어도 나 참고 알아. 보고 싶어도 참을게. 이게 내 최선이야. 우연히 너를 만났어. 어색한 분위기 속에 너와 나의 chemistry. 날 끌어안아줄